Hey everybody, HW White, Cajun Steaming on the forums, coming to you with the review. Promised Nosmo that I was going to do a review. He sent me two beta units to test out and give a review, so I am. Here are my two. It's the Chimera. It's the new one from 17 Fabricators, and I'm going to do a review on these top to bottom, side to side, inside and out, give you my opinion and tell you how they work. But before we get into the review, we got to see it work. Copper hits like a champ. I love the bottom button. It's slightly recessed a little bit. I know some people had problems with it coming loose. All I did was open it up and tighten the screw. It's typical with new builds and everything. I am using an APO copper addy on there. And she hits fine. Stainless steel Chimera, another beautiful addy. I have a Russian, polished Russian with the glass top on it. And they both hit like a champ. I have no problems with their firing mechanism. You can hear that it fires immediately as soon as I push the button. No issues with it firing or anything. So let's take a closer look at them and break them down for you. I'm gonna try to do this without making a mess. So first off, we have the copper one. She's very nice. There's the logo, the Chimera on there. And I'll take my RDA off of there and put it on the side so you can see. Now this is one of the pet peeves that I had when I took it loose. This thing right here, this top ring, is very hard to get off. I literally have to use like an oven mitt to pull it off. But once you grab it and pull it off, it's fine. And I've changed them out before, and they work fine. The top pin, you can see it's solid. It's a brass top cap with solid copper pins. Also, when you take it apart, you can see it has a nice thick copper top, and I understand Nosmos is going to put silver plated copper on there, so that's going to help improve it. The one problem that I have is one thing I like an adjustable pin and a floating pin where I can use any kind of atomizer, RDA, or dripper on there that I want. And let's get to the switch, and that's it. And of course I'm using Sony 30 amp batteries, and I got some 35s over there also. But on the switch, again, a nice solid piece of copper there, very well made. It's a vented bottom, so it vents out through the bottom cap and everything, so you have venting. And if you see that little edge right there, I have never used the lock ring since I've had it, because the button's recessed enough that it won't fire when I set it down, so I don't have a problem with it. And it's reverse threaded for locking, and it's silky smooth, no issues or anything. So let's take this switch apart, and you can see I haven't done anything to it. Normally I take it apart and put some Norlock on all my threads and everything to keep them grounded, to keep them from sliding. I use this one the way it came to me and everything. And there you have it. That's all it is to the switch. with the lock ring and everything. So it's very simple build, very high quality build, merchandise there. And I'm not going to take the stainless steel apart because it's pretty much the same. And put it back together and we'll fire it back up again. But Nosmos, you did a wonderful job. I love your 1700 tips, and I'm definitely loving the Chimera because it's a work of art, and it's by far one of the best built mods out there. You're competing in a league all its own. Like I said, I look forward to. I like individual tubes. I don't like stacking tubes or seams and everything like that. But if I had a 650 and a 300, that's all I need. 18 650 and 18 300, I'm happy. Those are the. I normally go either short or I go big. I hardly ever use 500s except for my Zen, but that's a different story. Okay, I'm having a klutz, and I see what everybody says. You know, everything works fine when you're not on camera, but once you get on camera, everything goes haywire. So I understand that now, because now I'm on camera and I can't get it back together. There we go. So we put it back together. Very simple. And I see what everybody says about the spring, but I have no problems with the spring. Cause Nosmos, the spring is fine for me if somebody likes a heavier spring. And if you can see, it's not a little whimsical bottom button. This is a pretty thick piece of copper there that he put it in there. So it's pretty well made, I have to say. You know, I have no problems with the quality of this work. And just so everybody know, I'm an engineer, so electronics engineer. So I've been doing electronics for over 35 years. So I have plenty of experience in electronics, and the manufacturing of them, from aeronauticals on down. But anyhow, we'll put the top cap back on. And like I said, I have the other ones down here. I hardly ever use them because I stay in 22 mode, 22 millimeter mode all the time. You can see how easy it slides on. I mean, the threads are silky smooth, no scratchiness or anything. We'll put it back together. Put my atomizer back on. And we'll take this back up top, and we'll give her some more vaping. Vapes like a champ. Nosmos, you did a wonderful job. I can't thank you enough for such superb quality. Great work. Keep up the good job. This is Cajun Steaming, HW on Facebook. We're signing out. Peace out. Vape on.